Hello, welcome back to the Makeso shop here in sunny Singapore. This is where we house and make our Hestai products. And today we're coming to you because we're going to talk about our Easy T Deluxe Standard and our Easy T Mini. Today we're going to go over some frequently asked questions, kind of in a bundle here. So the things that people kind of go through all the time and ask me questions about, we're going to hit them all here today so you can get quick and easy information that most people ask. And we're going to go through that right now. Easy T be used on any or all shirts? Yes, most shirts. Our Easy T guide is made so that this curve fits right within the collar of the shirt, and we've made it so it fits within the average shirts. Smaller shirts, the curve will be bigger. Bigger shirts, the curve will be smaller. Your in-between shirts, the curve will fit just right. The key to it is at the apex of the curve, it fits all shirts. And so shirts, we're talking about pretty much 4X men's adults down to extra small women and anything in between. It also does youth shirts. The circle is going to sit a bit bigger on the shirt, but if you line it up directly with the apex of the shirt, it should be perfectly fine and to work to get you the center of the shirt. It does not work on not youth shirts, but it does not work on infant shirts because infant shirts are way too small. Onesies and the like, you couldn't use it for that. How do I use my Easy T? So, using your Easy T is quite simple. It's small, it's compact, fits nice on your desk, and as we said in the last question, it works primarily with the curve that's laser cut out in here. We designed the curve so that it fits most shirts. You simply take that curve, you line it up with the shirt, and it produces your center line of your shirt. Now it's also going to give you vertical location, exactly 2 inches or 3 fingers, like the 3-finger rule, underneath your shirt for your vertical alignment. Of course, when you line up your shirt, directly, it's going to give you a 90-degree parallel to your shirt. So you're really getting 3 locations and alignments in one go. By just fitting that circle perfect in around the shirt, you're automatically getting the center of your shirt, you're getting the vertical distance that you want to keep, and you're getting your horizontal alignment as well. Why is it 2 inches from the collar and not 3 inches from the collar? Okay, so in using your Easy T, we talked about the vertical alignment, bringing 2 inches down from your collar. We use the 2 inches down from the collar because that seemed to be what you find in most apparel makers, your Nikes, your Under Armour. It's what they're going to use. The vertical alignment is very subjective. So I've seen people place things right up at the collar. Doesn't look too nice. In the middle of the shirt, depends on the design, that might work, but the standard seems to be about 2 inches. Now, I have been seeing on the internet where people have been talking about 3 inches from the collar, and what I think it is that they're getting confused. There used to be what called the 3-finger rule, that you place your fingers when people were just folding and eyeballing, and then they place 3 fingers underneath their collar, and that would be perfect alignment. And 3 fingers actually produces 2 inches. And I think people confuse the 3 fingers for 3 inches. However, if you do want a 3-inch version, or if that is something you're interested in, let us know in the comments, and we can make an addition with 3 inches with no problem. But we feel that the 2-inch is the standard. What is the difference between the standard and the mini? So we have the standard here, and we have the mini, here. As you can see, the mini is smaller than the standard, but both have the exact same curve that line up. So both can be used for all shirts. The Mini just doesn't have the large distance across the shirt. So the large distance is going to give you more stabilization. It's going to give you a better location on your horizontal alignment like this. But you can use the Mini on all shirts just like you use the Standard. The Standard is just going to give you bigger access to the shirt, and it also has the left and right chest markings that the Mini doesn't have. How is shipping handled? Okay, shipping is probably the most nerve-wracking part of actually doing any commerce or getting the product to you. Us creators actually at that point take our brand and we take it out of our control and we put it in control of our shipper. It's very nerve-wracking, and it's probably the place where we get the most complaints about any parts of our service. Our shipping is done through the United States Postal Service. We ship directly out of the United States to the United States, and all our international packages are shipped from the United States now. The shipping is the responsibility of the United States Postal Service once we get it into their hands. And once you get a tracking number, we have placed the package in the hands of the United States Postal Service. Recently, the Postal Service has been going through some issues, which is well documented. A lot of them seem to be self-inflicted without trying to get into anything political. Hopefully, these things will cure themselves as the situation changes over time. Normally, it's been in control, but again, I would like to reiterate the first part. We are not a shipping company. And we handle the shipping through the United States Postal Service. With that said, we're here to help you, but we need the understanding that there's only so much we can do when it comes to the shipping part. What to do when I have a shipping issue? Okay, so like we said in the first question, we're here to help you. So the first thing you should do when you feel like you should have a shipping issue is contact us through the platform that you bought the product from. If you bought it on Etsy, contact us through Etsy. If you bought it on our website, contact us through our website. Or if you bought it on another platform, contact us through the platform that you actually bought it from. Once you contact us, if it's in transit, we are going to help you by contacting the United States Postal Service to see what can be done and where it's at. Usually the tracking has been updated so we can see where it's at, but there's been some issues with tracking lately, but when you bring it to our attention, we're going to go into action and try to help you. We did have one that actually was delivered and went missing. That is a whole different problem in itself, which you're dealing with a stolen package. At that point, you need to deal with your local authorities and the United States Postal Services, because with a stolen package, there's absolutely nothing that we could do. We would do something if we could, but there's just really nothing we can do in that situation. Can the EZT be used for back-of-shirt graphics? The answer is yes. The EZT can be used easily for the back-of-shirt graphics. When you lay your shirt over on its back, you will see the impression of the front collar come through. All you need to do is simply take your EZT, line it up with that, and it will deliver the center of the back of the shirt and a good point where you would need to have it vertically aligned on the back of the shirt. The collar actually dips down when in place to the back of the shirt, pushing the graphic down towards the center of the back of the shirt, and that's exactly where you want it to be. So the EZT is great for placing graphics on the back of the shirt. My EZT is brown or wood, and I ordered a clear EZT. Okay, you've ordered your EZT, it's come in the mail, and what you will see is this. It's EZT that has the protective packaging still on the back. It's not on the front because your EZT is UV printed, and you can't print on a you can't print UV print onto the paper. So the EZT on the front doesn't have the paper, but on the back, we left the protective wrapping on the paper. What you need to do is just take your fingernail, dig it into the protective wrapping, peel it back, and peel the wrapping directly off your EZT. And you end up with a crystal clear EZT. The protective wrapping is left on the back to add another layer of protection within the shipping so that you get a nice, fresh, clear EZT delivered to you. What makes the EZT different than a ruler or other products? We're very proud of our design and the materials that the EZT are made out of, and we think it's a quite unique product. Just using a basic ruler will actually still have you trying to float an eyeball where the ruler is placed on the shirt. The only way you really can get to the center of the shirt with a ruler is if you get a very large ruler and make sure that you're measuring from the very sides of each shirt that you measure, and then calculating that center point and measuring to that center point. If you don't have a big enough ruler, you're kind of floating it in the middle. And then if you do have a big enough ruler, each shirt you're measuring different, and you're calculating and you're measuring up. It becomes a kind of a arduous process. So I've seen one or two people take our design and actually copy it. I'd say bully for them, because this is a great design. I'm not saying they don't have a good product. I'm saying that I think we have a great product, because our product is a cast clear acrylic. It takes heat very well. It's not a regular piece of plastic. If you get this trapped under your heat press, it's not going to melt, or the markings are not going to come off, because the markings are made with UV ink print by our massive UV printer sitting right behind me here. UV print is like a UV resin, so it's cured onto the face. It's just not going anywhere. And we feel like we have the best product on the market right now for doing t-shirt centering and t-shirt alignments. This is really a craft product. So if you're doing 20, 30 shirts here and there, shirts for friends, you have orders, maybe of 100 orders, this is really going to help you feel confident and churn them out quickly. It gets in, does its job, and then gets out of the way. I think you guys might have seen the videos that we do. You see at the very beginning, we put our EZT on it. It gives us that perfect alignment, and it gets out the way. But it's an extremely important job, though a quick job, extremely important. Because if you don't get that alignment right, the best design in the world doesn't mean anything. You could have the greatest design, and if it's crooked or turned, that's the only thing people are going to see. So we feel like the EZT is a great product, and it's the right product for a t-shirt alignment, especially in the vinyl, sublimation, and craft industry. Where can I find the EZT? Right now, we're selling the EZT mostly on our Etsy platform, on our Etsy store. So you go to Etsy, you can search just EZTs, or you can search for our store, which is Hestai. We're also selling it on our Makeso_SG website. There, I want to let you know that our website is in Sing dollars, because our bank account is in Sing dollars. Sing dollars are at 1.43 above the US dollars. So at any point, we try to show it so you can change it to US dollars so you can see the price. At any point, if it ever switches to a higher price, then you are in Sing dollars. Do not worry, you're not getting charged that money in US dollars. It's just showing you Sing dollars because that's what our bank account is based in. We prefer the website because selling on Etsy is a tad bit expensive. There's some charges, of course, for being on the platform and selling on Etsy that we don't have on the website, and we take that savings and we pass it on to you, the customer, there. We're looking to expand to other platforms, and we will let you know when we do that in the future. How can I find out more about the EZT? Okay, we got a variety of ways that we try to keep in touch with everybody and give out information about the Easy Tea, especially things we're creating, because we're creators too, and we like to share what we're creating. We post from time to time on a couple other message boards or other Facebook boards because we just kind of like to share with the community. But we do have our own Facebook group. It's called the Cricket and Cameo Projects by Hestai. You can follow us there where we put all our videos up, and then you can put your pictures up, and then we can gain into a discussion, especially if you're trying to learn how to use the Easy Tea or any of our other craft products. You can follow us on Instagram, which we are at Hestai_SG on Instagram. I had to think about that for a second. And then we also have just a regular Facebook page, which is the Hestai Facebook page. And then our sister site, which is the Makeso_SIN, is our site and our craft workshop, as you see around here. This is where we do physical products in Singapore, and you're more than welcome to join in on that site. While we're doing craft products and projects, we share a lot of different ideas and techniques, and want to hear from you guys about different ideas and techniques, because we're trying to create a community where we're not just selling you a product and running away. We want to sell you a product, we want to support our product, and we want to support you and your shop, because most people that are using these products are actually using them to actually resell and create other things, and we think that is the most beautiful and powerful thing we can do, creating things for each other.